Hello everyone, hope you're having a fantastic day. So today we'll be talking about how to suspend and resume activity in Primavera P6. Let's dive in. In Primavera P6, the suspend and resume function is a very powerful tool that allows project planners to effectively manage and control any interruptions in their project activities. Okay, so when a task is temporarily altered in terms of suspended, the function is what we use, okay, because it captures the exact moment and it stops activity from progressing and it preserves historical data. So let's say you've got some of your activities that's been actualized, then you can actually preserve those actualized activity. Okay, so it helps capture the exact moment, it stops activity from progressing, and it preserves historical data. Okay, and once the conditions are favorable, then you apply the resume function, okay, which will start the activity, all right, from where you left off, from where you stopped. This will ensure you're tracking your time and resource accurately. Okay, so it's a very crucial in terms of project timeline, to manage any unforeseen delays without losing valuable project information. So we'll jump into P6 and I'll show you how do it. So let's say we have a small program like this. Let's choose just one activity. So I'll name the activity suspend and resume. Okay, so let's say this is my activity. You can double click on here to see your guns. So now let's say this activity is 10 days duration. All right, so that's 10 days duration. So let's change this to days. Okay, so this is 10 days duration. So for you to be able to use this suspend or resume function in Primavera P6, the activity needs to be in progress. So don't forget what we said. We want to capture the exact moment, we want to stop activity from progressing, and want to preserve historical data. Okay, so we want to stop activity from progressing. Okay, so the activity must have started. All right, so you're freezing the moment, so the activity must have started. So how do we go about it? So let's quickly jump back into P6. So this activity needs to have started. So to start this activity, so let's say this activity started on the 8th of September, and then we change our date. So let's say the remaining duration is let's say we have an expected finish date of 30th of September, and you schedule your program, and you apply a new date, and then let's say that's this date. Okay, so let's say we've recorded our updates, progressive activities. This is what your program is showing you. Okay, for those who might have, this is your baseline. This is where we were before. Okay, so what do we need to do now? Now we need to suspend the activity. Okay, as you can see this feature here, suspend and resume in P6. All right, if you notice, let me just go back to let me just create a new activity. So if you notice, if you have a new activity that has not started, okay, look at this activity. This place is frozen out. You can't click on it. Okay, you can't click on suspend or resume. It's grayed out. All right, so any activity that's not been progressed will be grayed out. So you need to make sure that your the activity you want to suspend or resume has been actualized one way or the other. Okay, so in this case now, this one has not been actualized, so it's grayed out. So now let's go back to our activities. I'll just remove this for now. So these are activities, and now let's say this activity, we need to suspend it on our data date. So that's your current reporting date. So if you check again, you see our data date is 26th of September 2024. So I need to click on this and say yes, that's when I want to start, maybe at 00 hours. Okay, select, then you see that this is no longer grayed out, the resume function. Okay, it's no longer grayed out. So what you need to do now is to set a date when you think this activity will be resumed. Okay, So let's say I want to resume it on the 28th. Okay, you can now select. So don't mind you don't need your expected finish date again. So just schedule your program and schedule. So you see that activity is now moved out a little bit. Okay, moved out a little bit. So you see that. So you're starting. We have added it on Wednesday, end of Wednesday, beginning of Thursday. But this activity will not start. It will skip 2 days, Thursday and Friday. If you want, you can actually change the activity when you want it to start again. So let's say the 1st of October, just to see like a visible change in our program. So schedule your program, schedule. Now you see, we now have the activity resuming in the future. So if you have like a resource allocated to this activity, that resource will not show that you need it during this period until this window. Okay, so it actually helps you to resolve over allocation in some cases whereby this activity actually need to move out. Okay, so there you have it, guys. So don't forget, you are trying to freeze the exact moment. You want to stop the activity from progressing, and you want to preserve historical data. And when you think the conditions are now favorable, then we can now resume our activity where we left off. Okay, so let's say there's a particular resource that's not available at this moment in time, so you can now suspend your activity till when the resource will be available in your program. I suppose it's being your data date every week on week when you know that this activity is not going to be executed on the site. All right, I hope you understand it. If you have any questions, please drop it in the comment section below, and I'll be to answer it. Okay, so don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel if you like what we're doing here. So I'll see you. Cheers.